Hi everyone, Erin here again today. I wanted to make a fun little thing for my daughter for her birthday. We're going to go to Chuck E. Cheese and they have these new play passes. They do sell these little wristbands that you can attach the passes to, but I thought it'd be fun to make her a lanyard to put around her neck when she's using it for her parties. That way she won't lose it and it'll be fun and pretty. So I have a stash of pink, because everything's pink for a little girl, of different kinds of ribbon, and I just picked out this fun ribbon. Now this one actually has wire in it and I don't want it wired. So I cut the length based on her neck size. So this will be the length. So I just kind of wrapped it around her neck and decided what I wanted to do. And I'm going to pull out the wire. And all you do is just kind of grab one end and then you pull. It's pretty simple. And just pull, pull, pull. Sorry about the light here. There's a certain time of day if I do a video, the light shines through from one of the windows and you can just see it. Like, just keep pulling the wire out, and if you want to save this you can, but it's wire. I'm going to throw mine away. Now I don't have a true lanyard clip per se, one of those ones that you would clip open and close, but I do have this kind of ring clip, which I think would function just fine for putting a pass on. And if we ever had a change of card, you can still open and close it. So this is the base of my card. And then what I'm going to do, string my ribbon through. And then we found this really pretty button. She had a blast with this, and I'm going to try and do my best to get this on here. So I'm going to fold this up as small as I can go, and I'm going to use a little poker. So I'm going to use my little, this is just a little poking tool right here, and I'm just going to do my best about trying to push this through. Oops. Trying to keep both pieces together, and just creates a little something fun at the bottom here. So this part may take a little bit of time. I'm just going to shove it through. So once you get it going, it actually flies really well. It's just getting it started, so it takes a little bit elbow grease. Hence why I use the pliers and something to kind of help poke it through, and then you just kind of feed it down. And the whole point of this is just to kind of help keep it secure at the bottom and to give it a little bit of weight and something pretty to look at down here at the bottom. I mean, it's kind of cute. All right, so I lined the two ends of the ribbon together, and I'm just going to overlap them. Now I have right here a little bit of Fabri-Tac from Beacon, and it's just to kind of give it a little more security. I mean, I've got a little girl who's going to be playing with this thing for the next, hours or so at her party. So I want to make sure that this thing stays super secure. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the Fabri-Tac, and I am going to sew on top of it. And I did cut the ends right here. I did trim off just to kind of get rid of any of the frayed bits. I could leave this if I knew that it's a 4-year-old, and it's funny, there was this one case that I heard of. It's called the Gorilla case or something like that, and it says, lifetime warranty, unbreakable, the exception of children under the age of 5, sharks, and gorillas. And so I don't take anything for granted when it comes to what children can do to things, so I always super secure it. So I'm going to just take a little bit of thread on a needle and put a knot on one end. So here's my knot. And then just tuck that knot under, and then just do a light stitching just through this, just to kind of even secure it more. I'm going to stitch on the one end right here, just to give it a little bit more something. You could knot this, but then it would have a big giant knot in the back, and I really want to make this kind of cute and pretty for her. She is the birthday girl overall, after all. So just kind of do a nice light stitch, and then I'm going to stitch it on the other end right here. So I'm just going to go down one end just to secure it even more. And I'm not double backing the stitch in any way, shape, or form. And I did double my thread. So just kind of go back. They don't have to be big, giant. They don't have to be super tiny. This is just adding some more security to the glue that I've already put there. Because she's 4. Now go along the other seam right here to secure that in. Just go back and forth. If I was super on top of it, I would have made one for each of the kids that's going today, but I am not. So birthday girl gets a special lanyard. So here we go. And then go back along this way. To the end, and I'm just going to do a tiny little knot stitch and kind of do it on the edge here just to secure it in place enough so that you really don't see it. I'm not worried about that it's perfect, and it might have a little bit of fraying happening, and I didn't do perfect stitches or anything like that, but it's enough so that little hands taking this on and off and tugging on it between the glue and the stitching should hold. Pull that off. And now, if I can't break that, I'm hoping if I can't break that, she can't break that. So now we've got a cute little lanyard that she can put her little play pass on. And if she chooses to put something different on here as time goes on, we can change this up and put a charm or whatever. But now she has a really sweet little necklace that she can, or a lanyard that she can use when she goes to her party as the birthday girl at Chuck E. Cheese to put her little gameplay card on. And if we ever go to any other ones in the future, she can always pull this out. She picked out the cute little button that we attached, and then there we go. So thanks so much for stopping by and checking out my homemade lanyard, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.